If you see this program, so let us assume the time taken to solve an elements problem. Let me assume t of n time. So in order to solve the n elements problem, it is taking t of n time. In order to solve an elements problem, it is taking t of n time. So we have assumed this. Now, so this statement is what? If you see this statement, this is nothing but the only comparison statement. So comparison statement will always take order of one time. Correct. Now if you will move to the else part, in the else part there are two function calling algo of n by 2, and this is also algo of n by 2, and we are adding one number which is n. So see, we have already assumed in order to solve algo of n, the time taken, the time is what? T of n. So in order to solve this problem, it will take t of n by 2 time, t of n by 2, and this will also take t of n by 2. Correct. Now, so see, if you write the recurrence relation, so now we need to solve this particular part, and then we need to solve this particular part. So in order to solve, it is taking t of n by 2. So let me add t of n by 2 time. So we need this time, and plus we need this time also, n by 2. Correct. And we need one more plus time for constant. So for adding any number, we need it requires only constant amount of time. So this is also constant, and this time is what? Also constant amount of time. We are adding n, but it will take only constant amount of time, because for addition of anything it will take only order of one time. So plus c. Don't make the mistake, sir, here it is written minus, so why you are not writing minus? See, because the time taken to solve this particular function calling, it requires t of n by 2. Then we will require another time. That is the reason I am adding. The time taken to solve this problem is t of n by 2, and the time taken to solve this problem is t of n by 2. We are writing the recurrence relation, means how much time it will take to solve this particular part and how much time it will take to solve this particular part. Then we are adding one number which is n. Addition always take order of one time. So the recurrence relation is what? It is nothing but t of n equal to 2t n by 2 plus constant. So if you solve this, so it is going to be n raised to power log a base b. Now, so let me so master theorem, if you apply master theorem, so it is a is 2, b is also 2, so n raised to power log 2 base 2, so it is nothing but n. Now if you compare with this, so time complexity is what? So if you compare this function value and this function value, which one is greater? This one is greater. So time complexity is order of n. So this is what the time complexity. I know you people may have doubt in this, why you have written on constant value, but you are not you are not writing n. So let me explain this. So let me write one simple program. So let me explain. So let us assume I am writing quicksort. So A is the array, P is the starting index, Q is the last index. In array, in quicksort, if P equal to Q, so this is what the one element problem. So simply we are returning. Then in else part we are comparing. In else part we are if we are moving in else part, it means what? Array contains more than one elements. It means what? We are going to apply partition algorithm. So let me apply partition algorithm. M equal to partition of a comma p comma q. Correct. Then we are going to call the quicksort on the left hand side part and right hand side part. So quicksort on left hand side part, so a of p comma m minus 1, and quicksort of a comma m plus 1, and this is q. So if you write the recurrence relation for this particular program, so what would be the recurrence relation? So let us assume for solving or for sorting an array of size n, it takes t of n time. Let us assume it takes t of n time. For sorting the n elements array, it takes t of n time. Then see how much time, if you see this partition algorithm, how much time it takes partition algorithm takes, we have already seen. So partition algorithm takes order of n time, because it will compare with the n elements. Now how much time it is taking? This is one comparison statement, so it will take order of 1. Correct. So that is the reason I am saying here it is it is taking order of n time, means the work done in the partition algorithm is order of n, but here you are adding simply you are performing addition only. So by adding a bigger number will always take order of one time, but here you are doing something in order of n time. That is what the difference between this and this. So let now after partition, let us assume your initially you are having this array, and after partition, let's suppose, so n by 2 elements are this side, n by 2 elements are this side. Then again you are going to apply quick sort on the n by 2 elements. So if you are taking an elements problem, you are solving in t of n time, then it will take t of n by 2 time. And now this is again after solving this, you are going to solve this also. So it will take t of n by 2. So t of n by 2 plus t of n by 2, it is going to be 2t n by 2 and plus partition algorithm time. So that is the reason I am adding n. Correct. So this is the difference between this and this. Correct. This is only we are adding only. So we are adding n value. So if you are adding n square, that will also take order of 1. But this is not actually partition time or merging time. Let me explain one more example, which is merge sort, so that then you can understand. If you see merge sort, in merge sort what we do, A is the array, unsorted array, and P is the starting index, Q is the last index. So if you see, if P equal to Q, only one elements problem. If array contains one element, it means that that element is already sorted. So let me return that value, return A of P. You don't need to do anything. Then okay, then if you are moving to else part means what? First we are going to calculate the mid value. Let us calculate mid value. So you are going to calculate mid value. So mid is going to be I plus j divided by 2. This is how you are going to calculate mid. Then after calculating mid, then you are going to apply merge sort on left hand side. So apply merge sort on left hand side. How we are going to apply? A of P comma mid minus or otherwise you can keep mid. Then you are going to apply right hand side merge sort A of mid plus 1 comma Q. So this is what this is left hand side you are applying, and this is what you are applying right hand side. Once you are you divide the problem into two parts, then you are going to perform merge procedure. So merge procedure, so let's suppose this is merge procedure. So merge procedure is what? A to P comma mid and mid plus 1 comma Q. Now if you see this program, now let's suppose it takes t of n time to solve the n elements problem. T of n time to solve the n elements problem. Then here you are doing just one comparison. Comparison will always take order of 1 time. Now, so again you are calculating mid. In order to calculate, you are just performing arithmetic operations, or arithmetic operation will always take order of 1 time. Correct? It will take constant amount of time. Now, what you are doing here, initially you are solving n elements problem, but here you are solving n by 2 elements problem. So again it will take t of n by 2. Here also it will take t of n by 2, because you are solving n by 2 elements problem. You are applying merge sort on the left hand side, and you are applying merge sort on the right hand side after dividing. Correct? So it will take t of n by 2 and it will take t of n by 2. How much time merge procedure will take? So it is similar to partition. Merge procedure means what? Again you are compare the let's suppose we are having two array, two sorted two sorted sub arrays. So you are just comparing all the elements. Correct? So again it will take order of n time. If you write that recurrence relation for this, so this is t of n by 2, this is also t of n by 2, so it will become 2t n by 2 plus now merge procedure time, so it is n. Now, so this is what the recurrence relation of merge sort. Correct? So this is what the difference between this. Here you are adding simply n, and here this is the time. This is not the addition time of this is the time of merge procedure.